makes the shadows proud.
Hey, another Friday night, Saturday morning stream. Welcome, greetings and salutations to one and all. I hope everyone's tip-top, fantastic and had a sensational week. As you can see, I myself have not had the best week. I've had a week off work because of this. I went and I had my x-rays done. I had my ultrasound done. I had doctor's appointment. Then I had to go in and have another ultrasound done, but that was to have a guided cortisone injection. And oh my fucking God, did it shorten me up. I've had cortisone in, need the white glove. Need the white glove, mate, to be the Jack Michelson. I'm as white as he is, or was, should say. I've had cortisone injections before, but I've never had one into the joint. And I think I've got a fairly high pain threshold. And oh my giddy aunt, I take that all back. Because let me tell you, true that, Stu. True that, mate. Well, I can't even do it this hand at the moment. So I've got to do it left-handed, and it feels like someone else is doing it. The pain. I had it done Thursday afternoon. They said, it's going to hurt for, 24 to 36 hours. Well, they weren't wrong. The first 24 hours in particular, I was just about ready to cut my arm off at the fucking elbow. Holy crap, I have not experienced pain like that in years, because the diagnosis is synovitis of the distal radial ulnar joint. Oh man, the pain was far from the injection. The pain was far worse than the cure was far worse than the disease. Robert, it is starting to come good now. So that's nearly 40 hours later. It's starting to good. One of my 4 zones was done the same, but with ultrasound. You feel that pain for 4 days. Tim, mate, seriously, for 36 hours, I'm going to say 36 hours, it was fucking diabolical. absolutely diabolical. I'm like I said, I'm not joking. I was ready to cut my arm off at the elbow. That's how bad it was. Like I'm Ulner's a big one, right? Bruce Tones, yeah, because they had to go right in there. No, this way, right in there. And soon as the anesthetic started, because when they do the cortisone, they dual fill the syringe, one with not antiseptic, just said it. Old age sucks. One with deadening agent and one with the cortisone. And as that anesthetic wore off, I should say, speak correct grammar. Who learnt to speak you gooder English? As the anesthetic started to wear off, that was when it really, really, really shortened me up. So Thursday night, I got 3 parts of 4/15 of fuck all sleep. Wasn't too bad last night. I did get up early to watch. Well, I'm going to say I did get up early. I was up early, so I ended up watching Grimm's stream, his mother trucking vlog day that he changed his time zone for the UK people. So I was up with that. I don't know if it was Lanarkane, Robert, to be honest with you. Don't know. So I was up from like 2:30 yesterday morning because I missed the first hour of it till about 10:30 last night, but I did get sleep last night. And talking on that front, Jane, I received the parcel from Jane during the week, one of which I'm going to build tonight, some concentrates, but there was some of her herbal remedies. One is and Jane sent these over for my wife, Sandra. There was the sleep ease and the calming. And if you haven't tried any of Jane's Sawtooth Legend, have a conversation in a second. If you haven't tried some of Jane's roll-on balls, that sounds really nice. Roll-ons for, whether it be for muscle ease, cramp ease, calming, sleep assist. I got to tell you, I received the parcel Wednesday, I think. And Sandra tried them straight away. Jane, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Sandra thanks you from the bottom of her heart because they have fucking helped. Straight out, no bullshit, not pissing on anybody's back and saying it's raining. They are helping unbelievably. Vapor Bunny, that Jane's muscle cream is amazing. It really is. I use it. But Sandra's tried the calming, and she uses the sleep assist every night. Well, 2 nights, 3 nights. And it's helped. Straight out, it has helped. Wow. Just wow. Thank you again, Jane. It is so greatly appreciated. And soon as I received the parcel, I told Sandra that these were from Jane for her to try. She said, "Tell her thank you very much." And then after I asked her Friday morning, Thursday morning, had they helped, and she said yes. So I will go through the whole of chat as I do every week. But yeah, Jane, God bless you. I appreciate you so much. And Sandra really appreciates that stuff. So yeah, fantastic. Like I said, people, if you haven't tried it, it's helped my wife, and yeah, so 2 thumbs up. And on the subject of my wife, we have had an absolute fantastic week in that her mental health has started to climb now. She's starting. I think she'd hit rock bottom and is now starting to climb back up. Her anxiety levels have started to decrease, which is absolutely fucking brilliant. And she's starting to come back to the woman that I know and love. No sex aid, Josh. So yeah, look, she's still got a long way to go. Don't get me wrong, but the signs are there, the improvements there. I'm so proud of her. I am so proud of her. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So, I'm tickled pink. So I did have one vape mail during the week, which was, like I said, the parcel from Jane. And I did, like I said, I built this the other week, but this is another one because I got the matching RDA. So, thanks, Josh. That's really, no. Look, I appreciate everyone's wishes. I really do. I'm tickled pink. I am absolutely tickled pink. Me being off work this week has helped, obviously, because she's got someone with her. But saying that, my daughter and her fiance have both been home half the week because they're sick as bloody dogs. So, thanks, Jason. Look, Dead Note, I'll go through chat in a minute. All your wishes, everyone's wishes is so appreciated. And yeah, it really humbles me. It really, really, really does. So thank you to you all. It is, like I said, I'm very, very proud of my wife. Anyway, hang on, got to adulterate. So yeah, I got some concentrate or some one shots and another mech plus the stuff, the sleep right, or sleep ease and the calming. And they are helping. They are truly, truly, truly helping. So I do have a couple of things to build tonight. I am going to build this RDA and use this mech. And I thought I'd rebuild the Valhalla 30. So I haven't rebuilt it for a while. And yeah, so it's due for a rebuild. I'll do the buffet. I'll go through chat and yeah, we'll go from there. Anyway, let's do my roll call. I do know Ginger Bearded Vape God was here. I don't know when he put the comment up, but when I jumped onto YouTube, it dropped it for some reason. So, John, hope you're well. Breeze Tones, my compatriot, the Wire Master. Great to see you, Adam. I hope you and yours are well. From Breeze Tones, we jump down to a very lucky man who's actually now on holidays, Mr. Brian Enoch. Does not have to go back to work till the 6th of July. Mate, you have yourself a fantastic holiday. Kick back, relax, and enjoy, mate. And I hope you have a well-earned rest. From Brian Enoch, my sweetheart, Aileen Bell, good morning to you, darling. I hope you are fantastic and everything is tip-top in your world. No matter how I wick this thing, it will not stop crackling. So it's the only device I've got that crackles. And 1 out of 300, I suppose, is pretty damn good. From Aileen, the bloke who calls me Arthur Shelby, Takagawa, great to see you, mate. I hope you and yours are fantastic. Thank you for being here. And from Taco, we go down to HQ72, another Aussie lunatic who's up before the birds. Great to have you here. What I was saying in chat, Taco, is that once you adulterate the Lcious, then I do recommend you'll get away with 2 weeks, but after 3 weeks, it will be better. They are pre-steeped before they go out, but once you adulterate them, you have to allow them to steep again. So, yeah, and having the boysenberry and the raspberry, the boysenberry, as far as punch flavor is concerned, is off the charts. The flavor literally just right hooks you. It is incredible. Whereas the raspberry is a lot more subtle. And talking about Lcious e-liquid, I should really have my banner showing for all the supporters of my channel, which is Shytots, Zero Mods, Lcious Flavours, SteamCraft Customs, Flavour Craver / ModFog, and Dave's Coils. All fantastic people, all fantastic products. So as I was saying there, Taco, better off that you try them beforehand, then allow them to steep with your adulteration in there, mate. Look, HQ72, as I said, my compatriot, good morning to you. From HQ, we go down to Marky Hughes. Funnily enough, it's just this second dawned on me. Literally just this second dawned on me. I had a stepbrother whose name was Mark Hughes, believe it or not. My mother's maiden name was Hughes. My surname's Hall, after my father, obviously. When my mother got remarried, she married another Hughes. No relation. Not that I care if she was, because I was already born. Don't give a fuck. And my stepfather had 2 kids, and one was Mark Hughes. Yeah. Literally, all the time I've seen you, Mark, it's never dawned on me till right this second. Thank you for being here, Mark. There's a bit of useless information about me. From Mark Hughes, we go down to the lovely lass that is Leander Mangan. I hope you're fantastic, my sweet. Thank you for being here. Robert Lawyer, solstice was the 21st, so happy next year's winter to Australia from last summer in Philadelphia. Mate, great way to put it. Yes, our days are starting to get longer. We're starting the uphill climb back into a glorious Australian summer, I hope, and get back to where it's fucking warm, because this bird is no fucking penguin, let me tell you. He does not like the cold. I used to, but not anymore. Speaking of legends, Dave Watman handmade coils. Wow, just wow. Quality products. Fantastic bloke. Incredible bloke. If you haven't checked out his products, please go and do so. Those coils that Dave makes, well, you see it in my builds, you know, and he can customize them for you as well if you like. Do go and check out his Instagram and Discord servers. Pick yourself up a bargain. From Dave, we go to the Purple Princess herself, my little sister Vapor Bunny. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, my sweet. I hope you and Darren are well. Thank you for being here, and cheers for tuning in. Mark's saying there that he just ordered his Bonza mech from Sam. You'll probably get yours before I get mine, and mine was shipped a week ago. Obviously, I got mine direct from Thundercloud. I will say, yes, it's a freebie. I'm not going to say it's not. Free shit hunting here. No, Thundercloud reached out to me and asked me to do a breakdown on it. So I'm looking forward to it. I did get a couple of other things. Well, I will be getting a couple of other things with it. I did not get the stack section. I'll have to purchase that, which I will do, because I want it in stack. Love the design. I just hope the performance matches the design. Can't see it not. Everything that I've had with Thundercloud has been fantastic. I'm basing that off multiple RDAs, multiple RTAs, and the Hyperion V2 that they did in collaboration with Infinite Mods. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, Mark, be interested to hear your feedback on the Bonza. I am getting the copper variant. That was my choice. I love copper mechs. I choose copper. If I have a choice, I choose copper just because of conductivity. From Mark, we go down, we scroll down, excuse me. Tim No Zebras, morning to you, my brother. Oh, I got the hiccups now. My brother across the ditch. And yes, you're still blaming me. I enabled Tim. I made him spend money. Sorry, dude, but yeah. So, yeah, Tim, let me know how you get on, bro. Coil, you savage. And hey, Mason, hope you're well, mate. Give Dad a clip across the back of the head because he probably deserves it. Hope you're both well. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And we keep down. Jane Dowd, my beautiful big sister. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so very much. Mike Frost, aka the Vaping Snowman. I hope you're well, mate. Cheers. And you hope you haven't melted away. To all my friends in the UK, please keep yourself well hydrated in this heat wave that you are going through. Yeah, look after yourselves, guys. And from there, we keep going down. The best tip in the business. Ohms Tips. Liam, cheers for tuning in, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And from Liam, we go down to Stuart Valentine, you fucking bandit. Hope you're well, mate. Great to see you, brother. Cheers for tuning in. Jeevan 0001. G'day, everyone. G'day to you, mate. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Then we've got Brian Ferguson, mate. Hope you're well, bro. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We keep going down. I don't want to miss anyone. We keep going down from, oh, no, don't want to do that. Keep going down. Hit wrong button or hit wrong part of it. Fresh TV, Dougie, champion. Hope you're well, mate. And congrats on doing that other, trying to keep the ball rolling for the young fella, mate. Well done to you. Voorhees 1031. G'day, my brother. Hope you're tops. Thanks for being here. And I think I've covered every question that I've seen. If I haven't, please drop the question back in. Just Josh, oi oi. The Savage, sorry to disappoint Just Josh, but there is no squirters in my buffet tonight. 404 Artiface, a new one to my channel. Got the catch up with 404 in a couple of live streams during the week, mainly Grimm's. Mate, fantastic to have you here. Thank you so much, 404. I appreciate you being here, brother. Nicky Maynard, you fucking legend. Hope you're tops, bro. Hope you are tops. I keep bumping the mouse because of this stupid bloody brace, but I'm not going to take it off. So we keep going down. Sawtooth, virtual hugs to you, mum, brother. Keep your chin up. Always know that I'm here if you ever want to reach out and gas bag, just to chat. Jason, always here for you, mate. Yeah, look after yourself, brother. Really, really, I mean that. Lanacane, cocaine instead. That works for me, Coil. Although I've taken enough pain pills in the last 2 weeks to make me rattle. I've taken more pain meds in because of this in 2 weeks than I have in the last probably 3 months for my back. So, yeah, it's a doozy. It's the worst I've hurt myself, or worst pain I've been in years. Particularly, like I said, after that fucking cortisone injection. Oh my giddy aunt. If you've never had a cortisone injection and they put it into and like I said, this was guided by ultrasound because they have to get it right between the bones. It feels like the joint wants to explode from the inside out. It pressurizes on the inside. It's what it feels like. And fuck. And you can't move. Obviously, they've got a dirty, great big needle in the joint. So I'm just sitting there, and I said to the doctor, I said, I don't flinch, and I don't. It's just me. I had my hand resting there like so. I'm watching him put the needle in my wrist, and then I'm watching the screen, and yeah, it was a trip, I'll tell you. But yeah, it wow, just wow. From there, Steve OCD. Cheers, brother. Hope you are well. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Great stream during the week too, by the way. That's one plus being off work. I've got to catch a lot of live streams, so it's been fantastic. From there, we go down. Yeah, Tim No Zebra saying, I feel a bit lighter since Birdy made me buy a Bonza. Didn't hold a gun to your head, mate. Although I did enable you. I will own the fact that I enabled you. And actually, funnily enough, the punk rock guitarist who's not here tonight, he's out and about with Amy running around like a blue-ass fly. He may get here later tonight. Who knows? But he himself bought one. So there you go. I've managed to sell 2 without even trying. Dead Nodes. Hope you're well, bro. I really mean that. Keep up your good work. Just a bit of advice. Watch when you're doing your YouTube videos, watch the balance with your background music, man. The couple that I watched during the week, the background music made it a bit hard at times to hear your voice. So, but other than that, great stuff. Keep up the good work, man. Keep up the good work. I don't think I've missed it. Oh, dickhead bird. Chris Doyle. Cheers, brother. Been an age since we've caught up. Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Well, we're better than you, Tim. No Zebras. I got 10 degrees Celsius here. So, yeah. Tom McBain, you're dead right. We do love Sawtooth. I love watching Jason's reviews. I love watching Jason's DIY. And Jason is just a fantastic bloke. Full fucking stop. So, Tom McBain, well said, mate. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Chowd Clucker. Woohoo! Chowd Clucker made it. Great to have you here, brother. Oh, V8. Okay. Just for you, mate. Just for you, V8. There you go, V8DV. Cheers, V8. Thanks for being here, brother. From there, I think I'm coming down to the bottom now. I think I've got everyone. Artiface, I do what I can to spread the love across the yo-yos, mate. Good for you, man. And I hope you're enjoying yourself. I really mean that. Yeah. It's fun just to hang out with like-minded people. So, John Solomons is back. Yeah, g'day, ginger bearded vape god. You're still lurking. You're at work, man. Yeah. Good for you, brother. Try not to work too hard. You've got a lot of lost time to catch up on 404. Good on you, mate. Graham 02, mate. Tricky. It's not that they're tricky. They're just fucking painful. When I was getting cortisone injections in my elbow, no dramas. But when this one went in my wrist, oh fuck. Well, I said, and I've got a pretty decent pain tolerance, but I knew about it. Paul Cole, stay cloudy. Legend, my brother. Great to have you here, Paul Cole. Another big mech, high-powered user like myself. Good on you, mate. Hope you're well. Oh, Chris, you're doing fine. Love to hear that. Looking after your Joe Blakes, your snakes. I'm not allowed to have them. My wife won't have them in the house. Not the snakes worry me. I got them in my backyard. I don't really need to keep them in my house. So yeah, it good for you, man, and enjoying a nice fine single malt whiskey too. I hope there, Chris Doyle. Yeah, Dead Notes. Rome wasn't built in a day, mate. You know, people like Jason, myself, everyone's got to start somewhere. You know, you go back and look at some of my earlier stuff. Not that I'm professional by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, we've all got to start somewhere. You go back and look at Sam's early videos, Nick's early, Grim Green's early videos, any of them. No one started out, mate, having a professional studio. It all takes time and it all takes a lot of fucking money. So you can do it on the fly with minimal setup. But the more you do it, the more you want it to be professional, the more you add stuff on, take stuff off because that works or it doesn't work. So yeah, man. Sawteel, your stuff's early stuff's hard to watch. Fucking don't look at mine. Seriously. GVG. John the Vaping Joker, great to have you here, brother. Thank you and cheers for tuning in. So yeah, I think I've caught up. G'day, fuck nugget. How are you, White Walker? Great. It's Jason. Take care. God bless, man. Look after yourself. And like I said, brother, I'm always here for you, man. Anytime you need anything, please don't hesitate. Please. 404, you're dead right. You don't climb a ladder starting at the top. Okay, what's Voorhees saying? That he's had three back surgeries, you poor prick. And multiple cortisone shots. Unfortunately, they never worked. Oh, Voorhees, you win. You win, mate. No, just no. No. Back shell, blue door. Good on you, fucking Josh. You're an animal. Yeah, look, man. Breeze tones, yes. I think my coffee's gone just about cold. Yep, got to top that up. I've got plenty of plenty of one side of the adulteration, but I need to top up the CAFO. Dead Node, I said the exact same thing from the moment that they showed Thundercloud showed the very first silhouette. And it's only because of the firing bar, the design of the firing bar, that you can really really draw that analogy. Far east. I have had pain medication this morning, so yeah, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Not that I have false teeth, talk too fast, and my brain goes faster than my mouth. So, but yes, I agree with you, Dead Node, that the new Bonza mech has a very similar firing bar to the Swordfish V2, but the big pro is that it's like a third of the price. I can't bring myself, and I'll work in my money, I cannot bring myself to spend the $800 or $750 to buy one. Cannot and will not spend that on that device. It's too far out of my price range. And yeah, I cannot justify that on a brass mechanical mod. Pure and fucking simple. Yeah, I'm basing it off UK pricing at £375. No, that's $750 Aussie. No. I do own rock vape mods. I do own several Russian mods, and I just don't believe that they're worth it. They are, look, the Swordfish V2, stunning design, the different paint jobs and that they did on them. Josh, penis reduction surgery wouldn't change you no matter what, because you're still a big dick. End of section, mate. You can't even be circumcised because there's no end to you prick. Yeah, there you go, Cloud Chucker, 399 quid. That's 800 Australian dollars. Fuck that. Sorry, but no. I don't think it's worth that. Christ almighty, I only paid that for my fucking Seraphim, and I know what I'd sooner use. There you go. Dead Nodes is saying he paid $450 USD. I just can't validate that, man. I really can't. As beautiful as it is, and they are stunning, and especially the ones where they've done the coating to match the RDA. And I know they did it with the turnstones from Early Bird. And yeah, it is just, Bunny, exactly, sweetheart. Exactly. Like, seriously. Now, I sold 3 devices during the week, secondhand. Well, actually new secondhand. And mate, it was not much more than that for 3. Yeah, Taco, that's when I say I sold them, I just facilitated the sale. They weren't mine. Breeze tones, I don't know. I don't know if they're Cerakoted or powder coated. I can't answer that question. I really don't know. Dead Node may be able to enlighten us on that. But that's, yeah, to me, that's just too expensive. Free Rider Vapor, great to have you here, Gareth. Thank you for tuning in, mate. I didn't see you sneak in there. Yeah, that's a lot of money, man. That is a hell of a lot of money. I've got the, well, that's Kenzo mods, but it's basically the same. That's the Matryoshka White Widow, and to me that feels like a Cerakote, not a powder coat. Yeah, they are beautiful mods. I'm not going to say that they're not. They are definitely. They're gorgeous looking. They are. Look, I'm going to say that the one that GOT Coils, Neil Tibbetts won. Oh my God. Fucking just stunning. Absolutely stunning. And no, Josh, it wasn't a squirter. G'day, Jay Logan. Hey, great to have you here, brother. Yeah, even my custom hand carved mods didn't cost that. Exactly. I know what I'd sooner pay for. You know, I've got a pretty decent collection of Silvercraft, and they are premium mods. They are on the same level as the Swordfish, and I didn't pay that. I think the top price of them was $350 US. RCM mods, Adam, brilliant. Just don't make them anymore. Russian custom mods do not exist anymore. So yeah, but I love my RCM mods. Definitely. I've got multiple RCMs. Incredibly good devices. L Thunder Breestones, I've got 4, 5 L Thunders. I've got one that I've got half an L Thunder. I'm missing part of the button. But yeah, the only model L Thunder I don't have is the 18650. I've got 3 2700s and 2 21700s. Great fucking mod. Great mod. Yeah, exactly. V8 DV. You can get 2 billet box and a bottle of Ever, whatever that is, for that sort of money. Exactly, mate. But at the end of the day, something is only worth what you're willing to pay for it. And if it's value for money to you, then that's all that fucking matters. You know, it's like, for argument's sake, Zero mods. A lot of people don't think because it's 3D printed that it's worth that money. Oh, check DMs. Okay. A lot of people think that fair enough. Gotcha. V8 DV. What is on your back? Okay, Josh, but you're going to have to be a little bit more specific. Coil, exactly. Value and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Look, I'll talk in my money for a second. So Zero mods range from about 320 to about 350 AUD. Blue. Do you mean that one, Josh? Or do you mean that one? Left hand, right hand. By the way, this one is the Kennedy, and this one is a rig pig, or a rig mod, sorry. So, yeah. And I think you can still pick, the left one, the rig, I think you can still pick them up brand new for like 20 quid, 30 quid. They're not expensive, man. Not now. They were when they came out. Too easy, mate. Too easy. As I was saying about the Zeros, right? 320 to 350, depending on the model. I think that is excellent value. I also know the R&D that's gone into it. I know the quality of the material that's used. Steve-O, we can talk if you want, mate. We can talk. That's not a problem. That is not a problem. So V8 DV 320 to 350 Aussie dollars. So what's that in? I don't know what it equates to in US. But I think they are fantastic value because of the performance. Yes, it is a 3D printed mod. It is a quality 3D printed mod. But you've got solid silver contacts, and I know they're solid silver because I've seen Tony buy them. So I know categorically that they're solid silver, pure silver, not sterling, not plated, pure silver. And the performance pulls everything's pants down, smacks its fucking ass. Like I said, mate, I've spent about 220 USD. There you go, roughly, depending on what, like I said, what model you buy. I know the 02's 320. Tony had to put the price up because of the price of silver. But let me tell you, again, Josh, we can talk, mate. We can talk. There's no problems there. Because the performance that I get out of the Zero, nothing compares. So to me, that represents incredible value. And that's the point I'm trying to make. You know, if you love the look of something and you're willing to pay for that much money for it, then it's value to you. I myself put performance above aesthetic. I've said it before, the Zero mods are not the prettiest mods that I own, but I gravitate to them because of their performance. And fuck me, I've just ordered another 2. Right? I buy my Zero mods. I don't get sent them. Tony doesn't give them to me. Tony looks after me on price, I will say that. But I buy them straight out. C404, that's a bargain price. I've got 2 zeros in my buffet tonight. Talking about that, I suppose I should do one. But they are value for money to me because of their performance. Nothing I own performs as well. Yeah, Mark Hughes. See, now there's another mod that's on my radar. I'd love an SVB Squonker. Again, it comes down to dollars. The performance that I get out of Zero, whether it's single battery mech, Squonker, Boro, because I've ordered the new Boro that Tony's going to release. I've got the old Boro. I've got both model. Now see another one, Breeze Tones running the NFGTA on the Matterhorn, incredibly good mod by Snowcap Mods. The only thing I don't like about the Snowcap is that he uses copper. I really wish that he would use silver. I know it would bring the price up. I know Snowcap's printing is high-end 3D printed. The finish on Snowcap mods is incredibly good. But he uses a commercial printer. He has them printed for him. Tony does these at home. He has spent a lot of money on a printer, and he's upgraded his printer from his original. Tony and I became friends through vaping, but we are now friends outside of vaping as well. So yeah, it's the quality, it's the design. Like Tony does so much refining. I know I'm banging on about the quality of Zero product, but I'm using it as an example. So yeah, the $350 value is value to me. So yeah, got the magic brace, man. It's driving me batshit bonkers, but I'll take it off for half an hour just to let my wrist breathe. No, g'day GT Twin Cam, you fucking tosser. Hope you're well, man. No, workplace injury. I had to have cortisone injection. Duchess, you're probably pretty right. People that I call friends, but they don't call me one. So Sam's already sold out of the LE's 404. And good to have you here, GT and Duchess. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, shit, I've been waffling on for an hour. I suppose I better go through a bit of a buffet. Anyway, block your ears. Going to run the bumper.
Neon haze in the night sky, clouds rising high. Past the kings in a vapor dream. Faithful fair, let's see them marks. Show me the glow, show me the gods. Faithful fair, where the brave exhale. Blow that storm, blaze that trail.
Okay, back on the overhead camera. I'll just turn that light off. There we go. 404. They had that price up there just as a placeholder. Absolutely, Steve-O, it does. Now, I do know with the Bonza, the coated versions are nickel-plated brass. So they've coated the brass to accept the paint finish. Oh, fair enough, GT. Good on you, mate. So first up, I've got the Raga with the Voltrove. Now, that's the Voltrove that I built in the stacked Gartub Mech Boro. Just threw it straight in here. And because this, I can up the voltage on this. I've got it running in voltage mode. The Raga is fucking brilliant, man. I cannot speak highly enough about this Boro mod. It is brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. I love it. It is, I've got billet boxes and other Boro mods. This by far is the best. Absolutely the best that I own. In that, I've got the Flavour Craver Welsh custard, and this shit is fucking delicious. Absolutely delicious. Works exceptionally well in the Voltrove bridge. Really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. Then I've got a very oldie. I've got the Tauren mech mod with a goon. In that, I've got some of Shytots bourbon cream. I do have another one of these tucked away, brand new, but it's the black cerakoted version. I just love the copper. Probably the most underrated mech ever. This is fucking brilliant. I love this. Excuse me. I love this mech. It is sensational. And Dead Node, yes, Goon Life. I own at least a dozen goons. Then I got out the clutch. Have not used this in an age. Saw it sitting on the shelf. I went, fuck, I better grab that out with the Early Bird Turnstone 24. In that, I've got some of the Kayuki white blueberry cheesecake. Very nice. Very nice. And as I said, I've got Just Josh. I agree with you. The clutches are good, but they do have one really bad design flaw. And what that is to me is where, I don't know if I can show it. I'll try to. Yeah, that is a rad label. Bruce Tones. No, hit the button. Sorry, people. The design flaw for me is the way that firing bar, and you can just see it up the top there, it's a hard edge. So when you push it across to make contact here, being that it's like that sort of shape, so when it comes across, it actually creates arc marks in on this contact plate up here. That's the only design flaw. I think that's in the clutch. Other than that, yes, it's a very good mod. GT, you're a shit stirring prick. Fuck you. I never got a Lycan, and I really regret selling my Suicide. No, Adam, it's not that it doesn't hit flush. It because it's a hard edge, not a flat contact. And what I mean by that is that the firing bar comes across like this. So you've just got a sharp edge hitting the contact plate, just sharp edge to sharp edge. So you do get a lot of arc marking across the contact patch here. Yes, GT, I agree with that. So if you look at a 0, you've got flat surface to flat surface. That's why the 0 does not suffer arcing issues. Don't tell me that, Tim, or we may have to talk, because I really, really, really wanted a Lycan and never got one. And Cloud Chucker, I never got on with the X18 because I could never get my batteries to pair out evenly. The 0S, the 30mm with the Emperor series mech, and the Strawberry Swirl from Lcious. Sensational pairing. Sensational. Steve-O, yeah, the Denali has the same style of contact as the 0, where you have a big flat surface hitting a big flat surface like this. So you don't get any arcing. G'day, Slick Pimp. Hope you're well, brother. And yeah, cheers for tuning in, and hashtag replay crew legend. The S40 with the Voltro 38. Fuck you, GT, you shit stirring prick. Yeah, Brian Ferguson, I've got a spade, vicious ant spade, same problem. The Shytots paired, I know it doesn't show up well, but that was a 250ml bottle, and that's what I've gone through in a week. And that this is going to time out if I'm not careful. And last but not least, just to shit stir my big sister Jane Dowd, my Hexome O-frame with an RTA for vaping. In that, I am still running the Miami Vibes Strawberry Pina Colada from FDH. Really enjoying that, but I'm not allowed to vape it in the house because of the crackle. My wife fucking hates it. She gets scared every time I fire it. Rajan Sagu, great to have you here, my bro. We will flip back over. Yeah, so that's my buffet for tonight. Yeah, that was the only drawback I found with the clutch. The performance out of it's quite good, but I have seen multiples where that contact at the top has a filthy arc line through it. Filthy, like throw it in the bin job. So Jane, yes, Duchess, it is a little bit sweet. Jane, if you want that O-frame, it's yours, sweetheart. Pure and simple, honestly. Darling, for everything that you do for me. I sent you my last green mod that I had because of everything that you do for me. So, yeah, it's yours if you want it, sweetheart. You know I love you. That coffee's already starting to go cold. So I want to build the Valhalla first. So we'll get straight into that. Oh, fuck. I don't know how I'm going to go building. was enough trouble trying to re-wick. So, and yes, you do control certain flavors, Jane. You're my enabler. Robert, I'm not a fan of it, I'll be honest. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of it. But the coils that are in that RTA for vaping are perfect for a hexome. If I wasn't running a hexome, I wouldn't have those coils in it. Those coils just crackle, and it doesn't matter how I wick it. I can wick it loose, I can wick it tight, it doesn't change. So, fuck crackle, agreed, bunny. But like I said, it's the only one that does it, so I can kind of sort of almost live with it. And it's not like I'm sitting there chain vaping on it because it lives in the garage. Because, like I said, Sandra can't handle it at all. I just walk out in the garage, toot, puff on it, walk back in. So it doesn't get used like most other things. So anyway, we will build up the Valhalla 30 millimeter. I am going to put some of Dave Watman's handmade coils in here. Just do a reset on this camera. And I think it's that time of the show that we just do that. Yeah, Duchess, you're a cheeky bastard. Fair dinkum, mate. I think I've decided I'm going to swap my RTA vaping back to single coil. Going to do one more dual rewick first. Fair enough, Steve-O. I'm going to tell you, I've only run it in dual coil mode. They are the first coils that I put in it because I wanted it for the hexome. And it just, yeah, that's just the way it's worked out. Reveal your rectum, and that's what you call a fishy butthole. Agreed. So I'm just going to flip this light back on because I think I'm going to need it. Got to put on the Anthony Ramellas. Holy crap, Paul Cole, that sucks, man. That's horrible to hear. That is absolutely horrible to hear. But unfortunately, we've all had them, those relationships, I hate to say. Oh, no, I can't do that right-handed. I thought I'd clean this better than that. Oh, no, that's where the silver plating's coming off, I think. This is a very, very, very well-used Valhalla. Yeah, the Bonza Pro is a pretty thirsty RTA. I've got my Bonza Pro sitting on my Evil Dildo up in there, and that's a device that gets hammered. These are some of Dave's SFCs. These should be a fairly toasty sort of build. I think I'll try cutting these at, because I can't remember what these are supposed to be cut at. So I'm going to try cutting it at, we'll start at 6.5 and see how they look at 6.5. My Jimmy Death Rage coil cutting guide. One, two, let's have a look, see how they sit at 6.5. Come on, you fucking ass bandit. Way too high at 6.5. So we'll take it down to 5 mil. 5 mil. Got to allow a little bit for the leg spread. Come on, cup. Thank you. Oh, that actually hurts, to be honest with you. Where's me guy, me jigger? And these are 3.5 mil, not 3 mil. And there, probably should have went with 5.5, but we can make this work. We have the technology, Houston. Is he a relation of yours there, V8DV? My eyesight is so fucking bad, Josh, I definitely need a coil cutting guide, mate. Trust me. No, they're not. I'll take that back. They are 3mm coils. See, I told you my eyesight was bad, mate. I want that right above that airflow. So just pull that back a wee bit there. I've still got a bit of wonk. These are not what you would call a tight 3mm coil, like as in wrapped tightly at 3mm. They're probably about 3.2, which is how most people have, most people wrap their coils, but they are a beautiful SFC. Just bring that in further, and it's hard to get the focus right when you're this close up. Well, it's hard for me. Probably not for other people, but it's hard for me. Yeah, that's pretty. That's dirt, not dirt. That's where the coating's coming off because I haven't kept it clean. Where am I? 5 again. Keep consistency. One, 2. I do like my coils low down to the deck, pretty much on everything I use. I'm trying to keep on top of chat as well. No, that one's still got to be twisted a little bit more that way. I think I'm wonk free. Camera angles lie. If I look at it that way, they're pretty wonk free. Let's start this up. No, I definitely don't want it at that many wattos. Start it down at 25. Yes, it's a new resistance. Have a slurp of coffee before it goes stone motherless. Now I can see what the fuck I'm doing. I'll get rid of them. Just bringing these in low and slow. I've got to say, I do enjoy Dave's FSCs. That needs to come up. Got a little bit of collapse there. That's from me putting it in and twisting. That's a bit better. That one's got to come up a wee bit too. These are only at 25 watts at this stage. Coming in pretty nicely already. Just want to check those grubs there. Actually, it is actually painful to use my wrist in that angle. Turning my forearm is like rotating my arm like this is not very comfortable, but I can actually do that this morning. Yesterday I couldn't, so that's a good thing. These are coming in so beautiful already. Quality workmanship from my mate Dave Watman. All right, I'm just going to bump up that power now. Take it up to 35 watts. Beautiful already. That's the truth, Dave. I will sing your praises till the cows come home because it deserves it, mate. The coils last a long time. They're easy to when you're building. You get very minimal hot spots. Incredible flavour. What more do you want? And your price is banging, mate. Your price is absolutely banging. Actually, before I do that, I'll check the resistance. Yep. I know they're hot, so I expect them to read a little bit high. There's at 52 watts. Beautiful, 52 watts. Flavour Craver, my fam, love you guys. Take them up from 52. We're going to take them up to that's 78. Take them up again. It's at 107. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're going to get a little bit of the Cloud 9. I'll just zoom back out a wee bit. Go. Every time I hear those scissors snip, it reminds me of when I used to have to go to a barber. I don't have to go to a barber anymore. a bit of the Cloud9 happening. That's too tight. That one. Flavour Craver does do a custard, Josh. They do a Welsh custard, and it is fucking delicious, mate. That's what I'm running in the Raga. Yes, my chair does need lube. I actually need to go and buy a new chair, GT. Either that or I need to lose weight because I'm a fat fucker. Well, I didn't know you had 4 custards, Flavour Craver. Oh, you got the banana butterscotch from Lcious. I know that. True that, Duchess. Actually have a toot, bro. This chair is that bloody old. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wasn't aware, Flavour Craver. I didn't know that. Oh, nice. Nice discount. Get in there, people. Get in there. Is that across the that's right, okay. One shot's on Flavour Craver. Well, I'm actually putting Grandma's lemonade in this. So definitely take advantage of that, people. Believe it or not, Flavour Craver, that last lot you sent me, I've already gone through 250 mils of that Grandma's lemonade. Oh, really, Steve-O? Finally. Finally, Steve-O. That's fantastic, man. That it might have been the RDA all along, mate. The Magnus Squonk, I'm going to say, is probably the second most conductive squonk mod I've ever used. Oh, was it? That's still on, you dickhead. Turn it back down. 53 will do. Yeah, fair. Okay, I will do Flavour Craver. Thank you. Steve-O, that's great. I am so stoked to hear that. Genuinely so happy to hear that about the Magnus, because it is the Magnus is a fantastic squonk mod. Absolutely fantastic squonk mod. Well, that should be Rip Rock Roaring and Just Josh. Absolutely, mate. That fucking Welsh custard is designed, and I can vape it in the fucking house, believe it or not. Sandra doesn't go off a brain. GT, I can understand what you're saying there, mate. Because you know when someone makes a mod that it's going to be good or not, as a rule, because they've made good products previously. Like you say, Oscar makes an incredible mod. Excuse me. Oscar makes an incredible mod. That's why as soon as Tony P comes out with a mod, I buy it or I order it for the same reason, mate. And I think that's a bit fucking sexy, that. Just zoom that out a bit more. I think that looks a bit sexy. Damn. Oh, g'day, walking with Mick. Hope you're well, mate. And you've just bought a Vape Smarter DNA mod. Great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah, Steve-O. Other than the Zero Mech Squonker, hands down, my favorite is my Magnus, particularly for low build dual coil. What can I say? Grandma's lemonade, just fucking spectacular. Oh, Cheryl Demers, don't worry about being late, sweetheart. You're here. That's all that matters. And yeah, I got to agree with Flavour Craver there, 404. You will not regret getting the Hyperion V2. It is fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And in certain circumstances, I actually, if you're going to compare the Hyperion V1 to the Hyperion V2, there's only a couple of little nuances that Oscar changed up to the V2. The big pro in the V2 is price because it's made by Thundercloud, not by Infinite himself in Mexico. But the battery cap, the locking device, great additions to it. I prefer the fire bar on the V1. That's a personal thing. It's a stiffer fire bar. It's a thicker fire bar. Actually, it's that's the only reason why I prefer the V1 to the V2 is the fire bar. The V2 with the improvements, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic improvements. And funny you should say that, 404, because I was just talking with Twisted Timmy this morning in regards to the Anunnaki, and he was caught out. He admitted to me that he did not think it would sell that well as it sold. Oh, Duchess, I've got a spare. I've got a spare for you, mate. I'll send you a spare. I'll talk to you about it though, Duchess. Okay, because when I got the V2 from Thundercloud, it came with spare midsections, and the midsection fits either model. Oscar made sure that that they were backwards compatible. So yeah, I don't know if Timmy's doing a second run of them 404. I know if you go to Twisted Timmy, he does still have some of the Cerakoted versions, mate. Oh, yum, nice and hot. Beautiful, nice and hot. The only problem with this brace, it's really awkward to try and use a bottom fire mech tube. Yeah. But yeah, if you go to Twisted Timmy Direct 404, I know he's got literally I do know for a fact that he's got the Cerakoted Anunnakis, and probably production costs stopped him from doing another run of them 404. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but he is considering a 30 mil. Oh, he's got 4 colors less, Stevo. And yes, Dead Node, you're dead right. Mike has Vaping Delights does have the still has the stainless steel in stock. So there you go. And I will say that the Anunnaki is already in my top 5 goats for RDAs. They are. It is an incredible RDA. Yeah, absolutely incredible RDA. And it's funny, you know, with the early bird stuff, I find 30 millimeter wood sick. I doubt it on the Bonza. On the Hyperion only takes a 28, mate. The Hyperion only takes a 28, not a 30. Oh, there you go. Steve-O's saying that Straight Fire still has both stainless steel and black in stock. So that's a big pro. I'm not going to go over the mech tube because I went over this like a week or two ago. Whatever, I think it was last week actually. I went over it. So yeah, I'm not going to go over the mech tube. I'm just going to go over the RDA, and I can't even remember what the RDA is called. Oh, this is the Cloud Chasers RDA. It's not actually a Vapors Cloud RDA. It's a Cloud Chasers RDA. There you go. You could put a 30 mil Anunnaki on the Bonza Pro Mech, but you couldn't put it on the Hyperion unless you wanted the lid with overhang, and I can't do overhang. So yeah, Cloud Chasers Inc. I thought it was a VC, but it's not. And let's see if I can get this to pick up. Wrong way. And I'll lift it right up to the camera. See if we can get this to focus. Wrong way. That's at the bottom. Yeah. Cloud Chasers ink. So we turn that light off. Bring it so we might be able to see it. You can tell how much my hands aren't steady. Cloud Chasers ink. So there you go. Oh fuck, mate! I shake like a leaf, Adam. I'm hopeless. The Bonza has different caps, so you can run 24, 25, 28 or 30. Actually, Stevo, an Anunnaki, I've never used mine in squonk mode, but I think it would be an absolutely cracking thing for a squonk mod. Okay, what are they? Oh, Philip said. And GT, I only use my turnstone in series. And the only reason I do that is because of the way how far the coils are spaced, or how far the coil post holes are on the deck. Yeah, the Bonza Pro does have that whole system, GT. Same as this fella. You can, that top ring is interchangeable. Actually, while I'm here, I've got it. Well, I can't do one this week, Josh, unfortunately, mate. I am going to put some SteamCraft V6s in this, or SteamCraft, V6s. I always get that wrong. So not a low build. These are 0.1, or supposed to come in at 0.1. But I've never used this RDA. I don't know how much airflow's in there or any of that good stuff. So it's my go-to build for when I don't know. It's rubbish. I'll pick that up later. Okay. Let's get these coils out. Oh, fuck me. That hurts. Now, because this is a velocity style deck, I am going to pre-bend my legs. And put that on. Where'd that go? Put this on there. And what I do is I sit that on the coil jig and pre-bend the legs. And pre-bend the legs. And because these coils are not indexed, makes life easier. I will have to do some minor adjusting here. Let's see where that's sitting towards that airflow. Oh yeah, it's sitting pretty close to that airflow. It's positioned pretty well right over that airflow. So we'll cut these legs off. One. And two. Yeah, oh fucker, Josh, what can I say, mate? Grunt like an old mole at a church social, getting banged for the first time in 30 years. And pre-twist leg. And pre-twist leg. I like to do this for velocity style decks, just so it doesn't mangle the coils as much. Lauren Johnson, sweetheart, great to have you here. Hope you are well, darling. Ouch, stabbing my fingers. Yeah, I like brass on black, I must admit. Oh, Brummy, didn't see you sneak in there, mate. Great to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. Spacing that one out naturally. I'll fix them back up once I've cut these legs. Just going to take it off camera to cut these legs, people. That's the legs done. Gonna need that still. Gonna need that still. Let's have a look where this resist. Yes. Don't want 53 watts. What does Charles say about these? I think it's 15. No, 25. GT, if he's getting it from Steel Valley, the price on Will's stuff is pretty fair priced, in my opinion. And this one's got to come out a wee bit. Right over that airflow. Right over that airflow. And almost even. You're melting there, are you, poor John? I'm just going to check these grub screws while I'm here. That one I got a little bit more out of. That one's going to round if I'm not careful. And I'm using the right size screwdriver, I know that. I've got a little bit more out of that one. Should need that again. Let's get these glowing and blowing, as Batman would say. God, I miss that man's reviews. They're coming in pretty bloody quickly and pretty evenly too. That looks pretty even over there. That one's got to go back the other way. I'm not sure in the order that they come out in, mate, to be honest with you. V8 or Duchess would probably be able to tell you that, mate. Glowing beautifully. Go down, we'll kick them up a bit. Okay, they're at 38 watts. I'll just go and check that settings. And probably a little bit high because they're hot. I don't think I'm going to get them much better than that, people. That's pretty fucking spectacular. Go Charles and the SteamCraft. Fair enough, John. Fair enough, mate. Thank you, Brummy. I appreciate that, mate. I forget about that. Yeah, White Walker, you're very true there. Batman is one of the few people that vapes in the same style that I do. Although I got to tell you, Big Lou's just as fucking bad. God damn, that strawberry swirl is delicious. Just give that another fire up just to make sure. Beautiful. Look at that. I'll tell you the one that I like is the Redemption RDA. I really like that. I don't have a gear. Oh, there you go. It's a strawberry swirl is actually like a strawberry cream. It has both. It's not. I personally don't get a lot of candy out of it. I get more of a natural strawberry. But then again, man, there's been that many drugs and shit go in my system that I'm not a very good indicator on true flavor representation, to be honest with you. 404. I just know I like it. And like it a lot. Taco, that one's definitely one to try, mate. Definitely one to try. I get all these notifications for Twitch, and I only follow 2 people on Twitch. I don't really understand Twitch, so beautiful. Okay, well, I'm having a think. I'll have a toodle puff. Redemption's at 24. Yeah, I think they're GT. I think there's 3 of the elite. Don't hold me to that, but I know one's a 28.5 and one's a 30 because I've got them both. And I think the V2 is the 28.5. No, the elite. Yeah, the elite 2 is hang on, come on, get out of there, very knees. Turn on. Why you're not turning on, you bastard? I'll just measure it the old-fashioned way. So the V2 is a 30 and the V3 is a 28.5. Because there's the Elite V2. I know it's out of focus, but Elite V2. Nah, there is definitely one of the Elites is a 30. I know because I run it on something specific now. I've got to find it. I can't even fucking remember where it is. But yeah, one's 28.5, one's 30. That I do know. Absolutely. Categorically, 100%. They may have done different iterations of it, but the ones I have, one's 28, one's 30. That's just hitting the bottom of the deck. That's where I want it. Pull that one a little bit that way. Uh, 404. Yes, I have got the V2. I actually prefer the V1, but I will say that the V2 is an incredibly good squonking atomizer. An incredibly good squonking atomizer, the Nightmare V2. I do prefer the V1. Tuna Fish. Hello, mate. The Elite V2 is a fantastic RDA, and Apex Predator DNA. Work sucks, got to agree, but I'm glad you're here, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah. I just find everything about the V1, whether it be the mini or the full size, I just prefer the V1. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. And I could agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. That's a tight little thing to try and get that cotton into because of that leg. It's a very tight little space to get that cotton into. Touch the bottom of the deck, no. V8, I thought Vaping Delight still had Danny V1s in stock. I would probably go with I'd probably, and it's a bit of a call that 404, just because of I don't really know how you how you vape yet. Look, they're both. The V2 is going to be the Nightmare is going to be easier to build and work with. I'm definitely going to say that. Okay. I'm going to put a bit of delicious Neapolitan ice cream on this. Yeah, you're probably right there, GT. For vape quality, I think the not fuck you, the Nightmare would be better. Yeah, you're probably going to prefer the Nightmare 404 than the Armageddons. I've got to do this side on because it is a true undercoil airflow, so it's a bit. And if you drip, it's not like a Kennedy. If you drip on the wrong spot, it better clean that up straight away before that goes all down the mod. Like, don't get me wrong, the Nightmare V2 is not a bad atomizer. It's a good atomizer. I just personally prefer the V1. Just dump some juice in the bottom there. Got a bit of capillary action. Yeah, it's a bit like that in that GT. Yeah, this thing has been beaten up, battered around. Me being a lazy fucker in the early days, not looking after my gear properly. But it still works. It still fires. It still reads accurately. So, bang on 0.1 where it's supposed to be. I haven't got that. It's only at 38 watts. Fuck me, I don't even MTL at 38 watts. It's only at 60. Kari Vahamaki, my Finnish brother, great to see you here. If you like clamp style, then you're better off with the Armageddon. Nah, I'll tell you, these are 0.01. These ones Flavour Craver. Because I don't know the mech yet before I go to 0. None of your biz. It's when I know I'm comfortable with an RDA, RTA, then I go to 0. None of your biz. Just make sure that that's still reading correct. Yeah, the coils are hot. It's a 0.1. Yeah, well, I've got to agree with you there, V8DV. Josh, that's just not just Addy Rash on the top of this mod, mate. That's liquid leaking all over the top, and I think this mod's been to about 3 wars. Actually, before I do that, just sit that back there for a minute. Because this is brand new. I have not used it. Oi, oi. Great to see you, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Nice protruding 510 pin. Sensational. And I've already got juice in through the juice flow hole. You can see that. Might just tootle puff that before I do that, before it goes everywhere. Because I can see it's going to happen. It's already happening. This is going to be slurpy. All right. And funnily enough, that drip tip's quite comfortable. This will probably rattle like fuck. This is not adjusted for battery rattle yet. And it's going to get fucking hot. I can already feel it. How on, you cockeyed bastard. There you go. Oh, shit. Got it close. Does it fire? And we got firing. Oh, hey! Go me. Yeah, it is pretty tall, man. It's a tall RDA. But it looks sexy as fuck, in my opinion. But it's a true undercoil airflow. Anyway, let's flip over cameras. Back with yous. You just had to put your hydro down. I got a wee bit warm. I'm not surprised in this weather over there. Yeah, it is matchy-match. It is very matchy-match, courtesy of Jane. And actually, that Neapolitan tastes really fucking nice in that. Tastes really nice. That's a winner chicken dinner. Winner chicken dinner. Definitely. Excuse me. Coffee, probably cold. No, it was still moderately warm and timed to perfection. Camera timed out. So, yeah. So there's my builds for tonight. The Vapors Cloud Valhalla on the 1111 and the Cloud Chasers Inc. on the VCM. They're my two builds. Bit of Dave Watman action, a bit of SteamCraft action powering them up, and some ModFog and some Lcious in those. So phantasmagorical. And geez, it feels really weird using a mech left-handed. But that Grandma's lemonade, fuck me, that's good. They're all good liquids. Got to say, they are all excellent liquids. Better than anything I can make, that's for sure. Yeah, it's hard. I've got more range of movement, so even that's hurting. You know, I'm hoping to go back to work Monday. Hoping. I'm going to try and go for it because I haven't driven pretty much all week. And I'm hoping that I'll try driving tomorrow. If I've got range of movement to drive, I'll go back to work Monday. Because my truck's automatic, so I don't have to worry about holding with my right hand and then changing gears. 404, say good day to Will for me, please, mate. Great bloke. Yeah, Sandra's been in my ear, Jane and Bunny, about that. But I don't know how much more I can sit around. It's doing my head in. Absolutely doing my head in. But yeah, it's just, I hate sitting still. I just hate sitting still. So yeah, but they've already said to me at work, because I've obviously stayed in touch, if you can wank, you're good for work. That works. True that, Josh. Pleasure 404. Anytime, mate. You've got my contact details, mate. Just reach out anytime. They've already said that they're going to give me an offsider to do all the heavy lifting. So that side of it, I don't have to worry about that. It's more for, yeah, thanks, Jane. It's more for using the crane because there's only 3 of us at work that are trained to use my crane. And the sad part is the other bloke who drives the other truck like mine, he's off with the same fucking injury. So fair enough, Wayne. Yeah, so I think this is going to pretty well say it all. It's time for me to take my leave. I want to thank every one of you for being here. I really appreciate you all. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I enjoy bringing it to you guys. It is the highlight of my week. I really enjoy doing a live stream and hanging out with you guys and talking about a hobby that we're all passionate about. Look after each other. Take care, and I will see you same bat time, same bat channel next week with Christ only knows what. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I may have the 0B2 next week. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting hold of that. So anyway, peace, love, and mung beans. Look after each other, and thank you so very, very, very much. I appreciate you. And why is that not fucking playing? Because I've got to do this, you idiot. Bye for now.